In this lesson we do some work on length conversions. Now the base unit for length is the metre. And some of the things we need to know off by heart: 1 kilometre equals 1,000 metres. 1 metre is equal to 100 centimetres, and 1 centimetre is equal to 10 millimetres. The word kilo comes up a bit. It means 1,000. So a kilometre means 1,000 metres. The word milli, you might see, is 1,000th. So the word millimetre means 1,000th of a metre. Let's look at some examples. We're asked to complete the conversions. The first one, 7 kilometres equals how many metres? Now some of these you'll know very easily. You'll just know the answer without thinking too much about it. But I'm going to go through the technique because we sometimes will get some harder numbers to deal with. So, a couple of things. If we change a bigger unit to a smaller one, we multiply. And the reverse, if we're changing from a smaller unit to a bigger one, we divide. So in this case, we're changing kilometres to metres, and we know that 1,000 metres make up 1 kilometre, so we're dealing with a factor of 1,000. We're also going from kilometres to metres. In other words, we're going from a bigger one to a smaller unit. So that's why we multiply by 1,000. So 7 times 1,000 is 7,000. So we know that 7 kilometres equals 7,000 metres. Again, you may just know that, and that's fine if you do. The next one, 5.6 metres equals how many centimetres? Well, we're changing metres to centimetres. The connection up there, we know that 100 centimetres equals 1 metre. So we're dealing with a factor of 100. Just got to decide whether we're going to multiply or divide. We're changing metres to centimetres. So metres is bigger than centimetres, so we're going from big to small, so we multiply by that 100. Now 5.6 times 100, if you remember your decimal point work, we move the point 2 times to the right, we would get 560 as our answer. The next one, 4.3 centimetres equals how many millimetres? Well, we're changing centimetres to millimetres. The connection between the two, there's 10 millimetres to make up a centimetre. So we're dealing with a factor of 10. We're also changing from centimetres to millimetres. We're changing something that's bigger to something that's smaller in terms of units. So we multiply. We multiply by that 10. And 4.3 times 10, okay, we just move the decimal point one place, we would get 43. 0.95 metres equals how many millimetres? Well, metres to millimetres, what's the connection? Well, on our table, we know a connection between metres and centimetres, and then we know a connection between centimetres and millimetres, okay? But looks like we're going to take 2 steps for this one. So let's go from metres, let's change it to centimetres, because we know that step. And the way we do that is we times by 100, we've seen that. So 0.95 times 100 equals 95. So at the moment we're up to 95 centimetres. We then need to change centimetres to millimetres. So the connection there, 10 millimetres make up a centimetre, and changing from centimetres to millimetres, we times by that 10. So 95 times 10 is 950. So our answer there eventually is 0.95 metres equals 950 millimetres. Excellent. Well, that concludes the lesson. Good luck with your questions.